to welcome you to Worthington Elementary School of Promise. So we will start off with Maddie Stapleton and Keon Williams leading us in their school mission statement.
Hi, my name is Keon Williams, student leader here at Worthington Elementary.
Hi, my name is Maddie Stapleton, and I'm the student leader in Ms. Hall's 5th grade homeroom. And will you please stand and follow with us on our daily mission statements? Choose to lead, make a difference. Choose to lead, make a difference. Why are you here today? To learn. Who is responsible for your learning and behavior? I am. Of course you are. And now will you please stay standing for the Pledge of Allegiance? I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Thank you.
Now today I would like to introduce our superintendent, Mr. Saxon. But he isn't our main man today. Our main man today is Dr. Richard Ross, State Superintendent of Public Instruction. Saxton.
Thank you, Nico. Will I be your main man again tomorrow? Okay, all right, I feel better now. Well, it is an honor and a privilege. I don't know whether you all know this, but more than a few years ago, I was once a Worthington Elementary student. Did you know that? Yes, sir, and ma'am. I went to Worthington Elementary from kindergarten through the 6th grade, just like some of you will be doing. And I could not be more proud to have been a Worthington Elementary student than I am today. I don't know whether you know that a few years ago I was a principal. I was a high school principal. And one of the most proud moments of my career to that point had been being principal of a school that won the state championship in football, not once, but twice. And not just twice, but twice in a row. You know how hard that is to do? It's really hard. It's really difficult to do it, and I'm so proud of that accomplishment of being principal of the state championship football team school. But today, I'm even more proud, and that's hard to be that proud. I'm even more proud to be the superintendent of a school like Worthington Elementary that is a School of Promise Award winner. You are one of only 141 school buildings in the entire state of Ohio to earn that award. Give yourselves a big hand. I also don't know if you know that back in the old days, early in my career, I was also a coach. And one of the things that I always taught my players was that nothing worth having ever came easy. And a lot of times, when they would maybe not remember how hard it was to accomplish something, I would remind them, and I would say, nothing worth having ever came easy. Nothing worth having ever came easy. Nothing worth having ever came easy. Right. And when you accomplish something, because you worked so hard, it feels that much better. Because if it came easy, it wouldn't feel that good. But because you've put in the time, because you've worked so hard, because your teachers have worked so hard, because you've made that commitment to excellence here at Worthington Elementary, you have accomplished something that only one other school building, one other elementary school in Ross County was able to achieve. So again, you should be very proud of yourselves, and I'm very proud of you too. But again, I'm not the main man today. It is a distinct pleasure and honor for me to present to you, and you guys ask me sometimes, are you the boss of Mr. Thornsberry? Yeah, that's kind of a big deal, isn't it, to be a boss of somebody so great like Mr. Thornsberry? Is Mr. Thornsberry great or what? Yeah! Sure is. And I appreciate that you let him know so, and last night we were able to recognize him with our Principal Appreciation Month. So thank you for doing that. And I am his boss, and that's quite an honor for me. But the person who is responsible for over 600 school districts in the state of Ohio is here today to present something to you and talk a little bit about what it takes to be very successful in school, because he has been superintendent for many, many years, and I'm proud now to introduce to you the Superintendent of Public Instruction for the state of Ohio, Dr. Richard Ross.
What an impressive group. Good afternoon. How are you today? Yes. Superintendent, it's a great day for you and for the school, and it's an opportunity for me to be here and celebrate with you. Thornsbury, the same. I do have one of my board members here, Ron Worthington, who's on the State Board of Education. What do you do as a state superintendent? What is that all about? And after thinking about that a little bit, I said, really, it's about trying to make sure that every school student in this state, in every classroom, in every school or school district, it's a high-quality education. That's really what I try to do every day, and try to make sure that that happens. And that's pretty important to me. And I think that's really what we're all about. We have a moral obligation to do that, provide those opportunities for you all. But you guys are so excited. I'm excited to be here today. But I do want to share a couple things. I'm here to present an award, School of Promise, here to your school and Worthington Elementary to celebrate the first one here, I understand, at this particular building.
Second.
It's the second one here. Wow. How long ago was that? Do you all know how long ago it was for School of Promise here? Do you know what a School of Promise is? School of Promise. School of Promise is a couple different things. It's a school that has very, very high expectations for all of its students. For all of its students, regardless of where they come from or their constitution. The other part is a high performance that you actually deliver. You achieve very high on your assessments and your tests. You do it at a very low cost, and then probably in some areas where some students might be a little needy. And so when a school does that, that's really remarkable. Superintendent Saxon talked about being one of 141 schools in this state, but 141 schools. Do you know how many schools we have in the state of Ohio? 4,000. 4,000. So you were one of 141 school buildings in the state that are receiving this award out of 4,000. So this is a big deal. This is a big deal, and it's a big deal because of what you did. It's a big deal because you worked hard, you had high expectations. But maybe it's a big deal also because you have some folks sitting around the edge of the rooms here that really contributed also, right? Yeah, right? I have to tell you a story about one of my teachers. One of my teachers really made a huge difference in my life. I came from a real small school in Northwest Ohio. And I had a high school Latin teacher who, for some reason, took me under her wing. When I was a senior in high school, my father passed away. And I was thinking, I might go out and get a job and buy a fancy car and impress the girls and all that. And my Latin teacher, Ellen Heller, had bright red hair, called me aside the day before I graduated and said, you need to go to college. You're going to need to go to college. He gave me a kick in the seat of the pants. I said, okay. But then she handed me an envelope with some cash in it to pay for me to go to college. But as I thought about that, those were, we can't have teachers can't pay for you to go to college. But the most important thing about that, Helen Heller believed in me. She believed I could do those things. So every day I think about the fact, I wouldn't have been Governor Kasich's education advisor if it hadn't been for her. If her expectations for me had been different, it just would have been different for me, and I wouldn't be standing here today as superintendent of schools for the state of Ohio. Teachers make the difference. They move the needle, and I know this great effort that you did and performed and gave, that teachers on this side of the room just were outstanding in helping you, believing in you to accomplish what you did. So how about a hand? You all know teachers, and it comes back to the boys and girls in this state and what they do and what they believe in and the expectations they have for themselves. And so the real accolades go to you all, because you have achieved something that this school has only achieved one other time. You're going to be a school of promise for the state of Ohio. High expectations, high achievement, and the fact that we're so proud of you. One of the reasons I'm out going around presenting these banners is so I'm so proud of what you all have done. But this banner, I suspect, is going to get hung. Right there. I have something to ask you. When that banner is hung, I want you to feel two things. I want you to be proud that you achieved that. Will you do that? Yes. Will you be proud? I don't hear much proud. Yes. And when you look at it, we also say it's going to take hard work to do this again next year, because I want you to be able to, I want to be back here next year presenting one more of those. Will you do that also? Will you work hard to get one next year? Yes. God bless you. I'm so happy to be here with you today. I'm very impressed by this school and by your teachers and all of you. And it's a wonderful opportunity. Now, if I could have some eligible students that may receive this banner that I'm so proud to present. Are you the receivers? Yes. Well, let's go right out here. Mr. Luddick's going to help me. Stretch it from one end down. Maybe we'll get some pictures in here, because this is a big deal for you all.
Sorry, guys. Thank you.
It's all out. Give me a volunteer to read what the banner says. What's your name? Read that for me. Announce it to your school.
Worthington Elementary, State Superintendent Dr.
Congratulations to all of you for the great work. You all make sure that banner is up, right? Congratulations again.
Now we will have our fearless leader, the one and only, Mr. Thornsberry.
Thank you so much for that nice introduction. I can't say I disagree with any of it. Thank you very much. Again, thank you, Dr. Ross, for coming. Mr. Ruddick, we really appreciate you being here. We're so proud and excited about our award. So again, thank you for visiting our school. We really appreciate it. I have to tell you that when I was first notified by Mr. Saxon that we were getting the School of Promise Award, I was pretty excited. Just two things kind of went through my mind. The first one, when I think about our students that we have here, and please nobody take this the wrong way, but when I think about the students we have here and how hard they work and how focused they are each and every day to do the very best that they can, when I think about our staff that we have here and how hard they work each and every day, and how hard they work each and every day to get even better, and how accomplished they are as teachers here, I get really excited about that. You take those two ingredients and you put it together and you get a recipe for success. Recipe for success. I say recipe, you say success. Recipe. 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 Okay, so when I think about recipe of success, with the staff and students that we have here, I'm really not happy or satisfied, and I know you guys aren't either, with just getting School of Promise once or twice. We want, as Dr. Russ said earlier, we don't want it just this year. We want it next year, and the year after, and the year after. And he did say, I heard you, I'm going to hold you to this, that if we get it again, he will be here again next year. All right, so we're going to do it again next year?
Yeah!
The other thing that went through my mind was the word winner. W-I-N-N-E-R. Winner. So here at Worthington Elementary and at Chillicothe City Schools, we believe that every single student can be a leader. Every single student can be a winner, an individual winner. You can be a winner in music class. You can be a winner in art. You can be a winner in reading. You can be a winner in math. You can be a winner in our running club. You can be a winner in our passport club. You can be a winner out on the athletic field. You can be a winner with your family. There are so many opportunities to be individual winners. Not everybody will have an opportunity to be on a winning team. And I can remember when I was your guys' age and I was in some little league stuff and the schools I went to, I was on some winning teams. And it felt really good to be on a winning team. Well, I feel that way again today. I feel like I'm on a winning team here at Worthington Elementary. A winning team here at Worthington. Worthington winners. Oh, hold that. We're going to say that for you later. Worthington winners. That's what we are now. So, again, we're very excited about receiving this award, but we're not happy. We're going to do it again. Now, one more thing. Good teachers, good principals, good students, good coaches, anytime they get results, they always kind of reflect back on the things that they did that helped them get the result, good or bad. We always kind of reflect on what are some of the things that we did differently to help us get these results. And I've been doing that. I've been doing a little reflecting. Now here at Worthington, Dr. Ross, you may not know this, but every year our staff and students kind of coordinate an OAA pep rally, do a little assembly to kind of motivate our students and encourage our students to do a really good job. Get them focused for the OAA. Do it every year. It's pretty awesome. We're on YouTube. Google us. Check us out. Got all kinds of videos on there. Well, this year, or last year, we did something just a little bit different. Now, you have Mr. Saxton here. He is just a model professional. Check him out. Is he looking good today? Is Mr. Saxton looking good today? Yes? Give him a round of applause. Saxton. Okay. He dresses that way every day, not just because you're here today. He dresses that way every day. He's very professional in anything and everything that he does. But Mr. Saxton can let it loose just a little bit. Well, last year, and this is just an example of how hard he works and how dedicated he is, and the things that he'll do, especially after you see this, the things he will do to help our students be successful. And this could be my last day as serving as Worthington Elementary principal when I showed this video of Mr. Saxton. You guys remember Mr. Saxton getting his groove on last night? You guys think I should show the video? Mr. Saxton, you don't mind, do you? All right, so we've got a video that we're going to show, Dr. Ross, of Mr. Saxton getting his groove on to help motivate our students for the OAA. So let's go ahead and cue that video.